traveled to the cinema to watch Jean-Luc Picard's new movie of Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Well, this is surprising given how much I know you love vampire movies to begin with.
But, Joe, do you also know how much I love my wife?
Do, yeah, and that, as I mentioned, we have to make these sorts of sacrifices once in a while.
That's right. Luckily, she was off on $5 Tuesdays, you see, which happens to be today. So, during Iram Lung, we saw this trailer for Dracula. They sold us a different movie, Joe. Let me say that. So, Lori's a fan of the dude who made The Fifth Element. So she saw this. She was like, "Oh yeah, I want to see that." I was like, "All right, we'll go whenever it comes out. We'll get tickets." Little did I know it was coming out the very next week.
Mm. Luck Besson.
That's right, Louboutin. So, I mean, sure, you can call this movie pretty gay, but then you got to remember, Mousson is a French name. It is not gay. It is just French. So keep that in mind, Joe, because there's some stylistic choices, some decision making that about 30 minutes into the movie, I was like this. Just watching this fucking thing. It was ridiculous, Joe. It's one of these big budget movies that are so bad they're good. It's like, how the hell did this get into the theater? This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. It's not, but it's just fucking ridiculous and crazy the situation that we're here watching this in a theater. Oh shit. So I seen Bram Stoker's Dracula when it first came out on video cassette, whatever the fuck year that was. I was a kid. I didn't like it. Still don't like it. Not like I went back and watched it or anything. But I'm pretty sure this is telling the same story as that. Now, Joe, you are a Dracul aficionado, so you can kind of ask questions about the stories. Hey, did this come up? Did they talk about this? Because this is how Dracul became Dracul.
Hmm.
And this is when he died. So it's like everything in 2 hours. So what's this guy's name? Caleb Landry Jones. I've seen him in a few things. He's always been decent. The last thing I can remember him in was Your Ass. Just kidding, Joe. It was a movie called Dogman that came out last year. I think Lubazon directed that shit too. Um, so it's medieval times, dinner and tournament. Uh the fucking Muslims are about to invade his kingdom. Can you believe that shit? So he's about to go to war. He's they gotta pull him off his fucking wife. You hear the of his cock coming out of her. He suits up. He fucking before he goes to war, he goes to the priest or bishop or whoever the fuck he says, I'm going to war. But just tell God to keep my baby safe. You could take me, I'm killing all these men's in his name, but just keep my baby safe. So they go fight the Muslims, cut all their heads off, and then he gets word that your baby ain't safe.
Mm.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. So he goes through a fucking snow-filled tundra, even though it was not cold at all. Looked like a nice summer day, but just a mile or three away. It's completely snow covered with fucking bear traps being hidden with all the snow. So the fucking lady gets fucking bear trapped, and the Muslims are gonna say, "Oh, I got you now." Ha ha ha. They talk French. I don't know why. But old fucking Dracula shows up riding his horse, and he throws his sword through the guy that's gonna kill his wife. But oh my god, the sword went through his wife too.
Oh.
Son from a bitch. So he goes back to the bishop or whatever and says, "You son from a bitch, my wife, she died." So he says, "I denounce God." Fucking breaks his little scepter in half, shoves it through the guy. 400 years later, I'm Dracula now. And it's at this point to where I start to go, because I remember the Bram Stoker's Dracula makeup. It's not necessarily something I think is cool or I like, but I know it's an iconic character design and it's well done. You got that fucking old man makeup that looks like an old lady, his fucking Chinese lady bun head. And they do that in this, Joe. But, you know, pretend this is like Bram Stoker's Dracula 7. So, well, yeah, the makeup kind of looks like it. It has that essence, but it's a different artist's interpretation and it's their style shining through, and it just kind of looks like a knockoff of what you're trying to do. And the hair's more Chinese geisha lady look like. And now he's doing his silly Dracula voice. I was having like nothing but trouble vibes through this fucking thing. He's taught like some lawyer comes to fucking hang out at his house or try and sell some fucking land or some bullshit. And there's a little mouse running across the table. Dracula is eyeballing it. So he stabs it with a fork without the guy seeing, kind of just grabs it out, squeezes the fucking blood out of the rat's ass into his little chalice, and then just kind of why did you put this in the movie if it's not supposed to be funny? Like, there's a scene where he finds out that he's cursed and he just keeps walking upstairs and jumping off the balcony trying to kill himself. And they do it like fucking 6, 7 times and just fucking whee! There's so many questionable things. Like, it comes off like it's a farce. Like, the tone is just fucking weird. Like, it was like a Mad TV sketch of Bram Stoker's Dracula. It was fucking crazy. But like saying this and the stuff I'm gonna say, Lori liked it, except for one of the parts that's like through the movie, but I don't know if this is in the actual book or not, Joe. But does Dracula have little gargoyle friends that he hangs out with? Does he have like little CGI 3 foot gargoyles? Sometimes they're bigger, sometimes there's a foot. CGI costs money to do correctly and make look good.
Like in the Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame or whatever.
Kinda, they just hang out with him, keep an eye on thing, go steal money and vases and shit for him. No, just hang out, do stuff.
No.
Oh, well, in this movie it does. And it's like way out of place because they look like shitty CGI, and you're just like, what? Why is this in here? It was terrific. However, if you're a fan of Dracula, I don't think you're gonna like this edition. So they're throughout the movie, and it turns out they're shirtless little gray boys. So he had powers to turn little boys into gargoyles to hang out with him. Was that in the book?
No.
No, okay. I guess it's just something French. Not gay, but French. So, this fucking movie, dude. So, uh, the lawyer's wife, or yeah, the lawyer's fiance, this motherfucker the lawyer goes snooping through the house, finds Dracula's coffin, opens it up. He says, Dracula's there. I told you not to go from your room. And then you turn around, and it's the little fucking gargoyle boy. And you got to remember, dude, this is like Disney Avengers level fucking goofy gargoyle CGI sidekicks thing. These aren't spooky, scary looking. Yeah, these are. It sucks dick. Crazy. So he has the fucking lawyer's wife is the reincarnation of his fucking wife. That's what he's trying to do. He believes, if he waits long enough, his wife will be fucking reincarnated. He makes this fucking perfume, and there's a montage of him going through like all the different decades for 400 years or whatever, just with all these different people in different rooms. It's like the same room, the same people. They just change the fucking set and what they're wearing to match the time period. And it's all these people just dancing, and Dracula just looking at people while they're dancing, trying to find his hoe. Dude, this shit, the tone of this, the decisions, it's just fucking crazy. It's like I couldn't believe what the fuck I was seeing. Like it sold it to you as, oh, this is gonna be this medieval fucking movie, and it's like a serious fucking, I don't know what the fuck this was, but I laughed out loud a few times, way more entertained by whatever the fuck this was than I thought I was gonna be. This is gonna be a cult classic for sure. Not it's I mean, besides the gargoyles, Lori liked it, but the style's fucking weird. The tone's fucking weird. If this movie's over 2 hours, and it felt like whole scenes were missing. It's fucking crazy. Fuck, dude. You know, I want to say watch it in theaters because it's fucking crazy that this got in theaters. But if you watch it at home with some fucking beer, friends, and legal marijuana, I think you're gonna have a fucking good time. It is crazy as shit, dude. These fucking CGI Disney gargoyles pop up, and it's just like, what in the fuck? What in the fuck? Is Black Dracula all fucking serious? At one time, he fucking comes out looking like Willy Wonka, the Johnny Depp one. It's fucking crazy. He has this haircut where it's like fucking cut hair, wearing a top hat and some goofy ass fucking suit. Christoph Waltz is in it and plays a fucking priest that's like fucking studying vampires and ends up fucking killing Dracula. He has like a fucking He-Man haircut, and every time he shows up, it's fucking laughable. I don't know why, but it's just like,
I don't like that guy. Everybody always praises his acting, but to me, he just does fucking comedy. Like that's all he can do. It's like even if his movies aren't supposed to be comedy, his performance to me always turns it into comedy. You know,
yeah, there was something about this that was, it's just like every time you'd see him, you I just want to laugh, just like what the fuck are we doing here? Ah, it has to be stylistic and directorial fucking choices. Uh Dogman was all right, but I don't care for the fucking Fifth Element. Never saw the professional, saw the Stephen Chow version, but never saw but this movie, uh I would definitely sit through and watch it again because it's fucking, there's like an Evil Dead style fucking lady getting her fucking head cut off, where you see her head cut off and then it's just like a really skinny rod puppet doing this. It's like the movie looks like, they had all this money to do this shit, but
Frank.
it looks so cheap. It's fucking crazy. Watch it. Definitely, definitely fucking watch it. It's I was fucking shocked at what this fucking thing actually was, because it was not what was sold for sure. Uh yeah, like I said, this shit's just like a farce, like a Mad TV fucking sketch or something. It was fucking ridiculous. I'm trying to think if there was anything else, but it's good if I'm not saying anything just so you could be like, but when those fucking gargoyles pop up, it's just crazy. Crazy. Dracul. Do you know that's how you say his name?
Sure.
Is it?
No.
Oh, so they got it wrong?
I don't fuck it. I've never been to Transylvania or even Romania, so I don't know how they say it over there.
Dracul. So, having read this and seen many interpretations of this, is there anything that you could be like, hey, was this part in it? Did they get this right?
So it sounds like they replaced the brides of Dracula, which he has some bitches there in the castle with him.
At a certain time, he says, enough of going through all these periods trying to do this. I need some help. So he bites like 7, 8 bitches at the party, and they go off into the world to try and find this lady.
Mm.
So is that anything or nope?
Now,
Okay.
even that whole thing with it being a romance or whatever, that was introduced long after the book was written. You know, let's see. I'm trying to think like what would be in there. Well, let's say the look of him in the book. He has a mustache. No, no mustache. Okay. Um,
He has bangs though.
so does this take him to merry old England? Does he, get on the boat and go over there and get his property and shit?
His property? You mean the lady?
Well, he gets a house and everything, and then, no.
No, he travels to England or fucking somewhere that isn't Dracul Castle to
Mm.
go pick up this hoe, but then they go back to Dracul Castle.
Mm,
It's probably England or fucking somewhere. I don't know. I was too busy being in shock of what I was seeing.
yeah. Um, I don't know, man. I'll watch it at some point. I still haven't watched that Nosferatu that came out last year or the year before.
Something's telling me this one's better.
It's probably.
Yeah, it's crazy. I could definitely see this one catching on at bad movie nights worldwide. And it's funny that you said that, oh, the romance shit was added later because this came out last year in Europe, of course. And it's called like Dracula Love Tale or some shit like that. So they're really
Well, yeah,
banking.
talked about this not too long ago. That whole reincarnation thing that was introduced in Blackula. You know, as far as I know, that was the first movie to do that shit.
Stole from Blackula.
Hmm?
Fucking pricks. Jean-Luc Besson, you're a genius, my friend. A gay genius.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to dwnproductions.net and fastcustomshirts.com. Until next time.